not good. This is not good. I'm clear my head a little bit. Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea, and in today's vlog I'm going to be taking you through a few productive and not so productive days in my life because I am currently studying for my final exams. I am a third-year business student in Spain, but I am currently doing a year abroad in Switzerland, and I'll be taking you through a few productive days and a few not so productive days because I did take a few days off to deal with the anxiety and with the stress, obviously. So if this sounds interesting to you, please continue watching and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, this here. So I think I'm gonna take this one with me because it definitely holds more. Because there's like a lot more room in it. Yeah. And I have my food. Because last time we went to the library, I didn't bring any food, and then I ended up spending like 7 francs on a salad that I didn't really like. Of course, my laptop. I have like the 2 subjects that I want to study for today. Book. That is heavy. I really don't want to wet the book because the book is not mine, it's for the library, and I'm pretty sure the way that this country is built, if it gets wet, I'm going to have to pay like 200 something stuff for the book. Yeah, there's not much I can do about it. Thankfully, this semester I only have 3 major exams to take. The most challenging for me are management accounting and operations management, which is what I've been focusing on. Today specifically, I focused on management accounting. I mean, it's really just math, and I don't get the logic behind it. And the way that I like to study the best is by rewriting my notes all over again, and whilst I do that, I make comments, things that I understand, things that I don't understand, and then the ones that I don't understand, I like to go back to them and then try to figure it out. I find that it helps me memorize it a lot more and just learn how to understand it a little bit better, but not completely. Honestly, I'm really not good with the whole sense of the maths and how to apply all these formulas. Next day, I did operations and process management. It's just one course, by the way, and I absolutely regretted it. Look at the look in my face. It was horrible. I literally spent an hour trying to solve one question, and mind you, the entire exam takes an hour and a half. So let's just say I'm going through it at the moment. I'm still studying for operations process management. It's just really confusing, but anyways, I still do the same process. I rewrite my notes again. I try to complete some exercises to the best of my ability, but I'm gonna complain right now. The professor was the worst. He did not teach us anything. He literally came to class, read the slides, and most of the time he was so confused. Like when we redid the exam with him, he had no idea what the answers were or like how to get the answers. That was, it's not very helpful as a student, and yeah. Well, that's what I did, operations process management, trying to figure it out by myself. So today's Wednesday and I'm going to go for a walk because I just need to like clear my head a little bit, or a lot actually. I decided to take the day completely off instead of like studying, because I've been studying since like God knows when, and I'm just feeling so overwhelmed. The past few weeks, I've just really been focusing on anything like school wise and just some goals I've been trying to achieve, and like nothing is really going my way. And it's just like, usually I say, you know, it's fine, things happen, it's life, and I just like roll with it. And I think that it's, you know, things happen, but then now it's just like I'm so freaking tired. I'm so frustrated and overwhelmed, and I don't like it. I think it's really because I set so many high expectations for myself, which I am pleading with you not to do so. I'm trying to learn not to do so, and when I don't get the results that I'm looking for, it turns out to be harder on me than I would like it to be. So anyways, I'm gonna go for a walk, even though it's scorching hot. What's the word? It's hot. It is hot. It's 28 degrees today, but I feel like if I stay inside, I'm gonna be absolutely just like ugh. Just for a quick stroll and then come back, because I was like, it's really hot out today, and I'll come back here and just do absolutely nothing for the rest of the day. And I do intend to do some more studying tomorrow, but I will be staying home just because I don't feel like going out. I've been out like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, no, but then Friday, Monday, and Tuesday I left the house, and I am literally mentally, physically tired of socializing and like being around people, and I just need a break. I received a really okay call, I guess, you know, something that I would usually be happy about, or at least relieve, and this was literally like 20 minutes ago or so, and I had no reaction. Like, I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, great. And I was like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, sure, it's fine, I'm fine. No, I'm not. So I'm just gonna go out and clear my head a little bit. Hopefully this mood just vanishes. I'm looking forward to the shade that was forecasted for today, but obviously they lied. You know, the sunniness is not really matching my mood, but I guess that's why I'm going on this walk, to fix that. But yeah, I'm already sweating, and I'm really questioning. I should have been in my room, but it's still hot in there anyway. Okay, oh my god, did you guys see how my light flashed? This is why I don't do walks, because around here there's a lot of greenery, and greenery is where caterpillars rely and snakes. Okay, so this was definitely nice. I do not regret it. Aside for the whole greenery part, I'm not a greenery person, because that's where caterpillars and snakes, and did I mention caterpillars? That's where they live, and we do not co-live. I'm going back home now. I did like 15 TikToks, like tried to like do a TikTok for like 15 times. I still failed. You know this little dance? Yeah, that's the one I failed at doing. It seems so easy, but once I start doing it, you know, my arms are like, and then my legs are like, yeah. So I'm gonna pack my stuff and leave. It's time for me to get a new, what's it called? The thing, you know, where you put your phone to stand. You know what I mean. Anyways, I need to get a new one because it's like crooked. As you can see, it's just like, no, not again, not anymore. I'm done for. You broke bitch, you gotta get a new one. It's okay. I shall take my leave now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how I went from not knowing what I'm going to do with my life and nothing going my way to things still not going my way, not knowing what to do in my life, but at least I'm okay about it now. See ya in literally 2 seconds. So today is day 4 and I had full intention of taking the day off. Like I was sitting on my bed, chopping up my nails. They look absolutely disgusting, and binge watching Big Bang Theory, like my comfort show, because I needed it. But then I watched this YouTube video by Brianna. Her videos are so amazing and so relaxing. And then she was studying at 5 a.m. for her exams, and I was like, oh my god, no, I can't be that lazy. So I really do not feel like studying right now. Like I do not feel mentally, physically, I just don't feel like studying. But I do have my first exam coming up in 5-6 days, and it's management accounting, and management is basically just accounting. It's maths, and I'm not good at maths, so I've definitely been studying for this for the past 3 weeks or so, and I did take a break from it. It's open book, so I have all of my notes that I want to carry with me written down. I mean, it's just fairly lengthy. And I'm going to try to complete the last year's exam, because they make it available to us, and I have 90 minutes to do it. So I'm going to test myself, try to complete it to the best of my ability, and thankfully we do have an answer key to this specific exam. There are other ones that I don't have answers to, which is why I'm dreading completing them, because I did have another one. I mean, there was another one somewhere here that I tried to do, and literally it was bad. It was bad. I literally only answered like 2, 3, maybe 4 questions out of 15. So I'm really hoping that my exam is very much like this one, because that's what I based my study guide, or like my notes, off on. Also my notes that I took during class. But yeah, so that's the plan for today. I have 90 minutes to do this. I'm going to do this in 90 minutes, and then I'm going to check my answers, whether I got them right or wrong, and we're going to see. If you have the possibility to, if you're a student, I would totally recommend doing a practice exam, especially if it's the one provided to you by the university, school, whichever it is. I find it to be very helpful, and it leads you to sort of like have an idea what to expect in the exam. And I have to admit, it definitely helps with my anxiety and my stress, because I sort of know what to expect a little bit, even if the answers aren't, even if the questions aren't the exact same thing. A lot of times they will be similar. Like last semester, I had like 2 full pages of the exact same questions that were in like the previous exams like 2 years ago for one of my courses, so that was amazing. Also, using a stopwatch definitely help. Put the time to the exact time it's going to take for you to do the exam once it's time for you to take the exam, and it definitely helps me control my time management and see how well I might actually do, because I have to admit, every exam session I'm always like, oh my god, I'm gonna run out of time, and I'm just rush through some questions. So practice, even if you fail, but you try. Okay, so I definitely did not do as well as I wanted to do. I'm basically done, I believe, because there are some things I have not a single clue how she got to the answer. So like I'm gonna check with one of my classmates tomorrow and ask about what is going on. But in terms of completion, I have everything done. Got all my questions answered. There are a few things that I'm a bit confused for, and I did have 10 minutes left to spare. So I'm definitely gonna redo this test again, because I was like trying to do it, and at one point I kind of gave up, and I was like, let me just check the enter key, because some things are not making sense. Like I would get the answer and I'm like, yeah, this doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I checked that over again. I'm definitely not ready, that's for sure. So I'm gonna be spending some more time trying to understand the concept, rather than like looking back to my notes and stuff. But this is not good. This is not good at all. And my next exam is on a week after. my first exam, so the first one's like on the 22nd, and then my next one's on the 27th, I believe, and it's the worst course ever. Operations process management. No, actually the worst course is tax law and stuff, but the good thing is like this is like, it's just multiple choice, so I can guess and just, you know, pray.